Hi guys, welcome back to Behind the Glasses. I hope you're doing well. And today I have something very special for you guys. I know usually we do like a Q&A style video, but today I thought I would share some experiences that I have had with the general public that are quite funny, as well as some funny things that I tend to do too. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy.
Have you had any funny experiences with the general public?
Yes. Yes, I have. More than I could probably share in this little video. But let me tell you, one that really comes to mind is I was on the bus heading, I don't remember where, but I was on the bus, right? The public bus, public transportation. And I get to my stop and I tell I told the person when I get on the bus, one of the things we learn is to ask the bus driver to announce when we are reaching a certain intersection that I want to get off at, because sometimes the automatic announcements are not working or they're turned off or what have you. And so it's nice that the bus driver remembered, and she asked me, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna cross the street here and head over that way." She's like, "Oh, well, let me help you." I'm like, "What? Like, lady, you're driving the bus. What are you talking about?" And then she shuts off the bus with all these people on it, so now the bus is dead silent. She gets out of the bus, and then she proceeds to gesture that I come to the corner. And I'm already about to cross the street, independently. The light turns green. The bus driver starts walking across the street. She's halfway across the street, and I didn't follow because I was very confused. And she's in the middle of the street, and she's just like, come on already. And I just followed because I was going that way anyway, but I crossed the street, and then she ran back to the bus and got on the bus, and the bus drove away. And I laugh at it now because it's kind of funny that the bus driver did all of that, which it's really not not necessary, but fun times.
What has been the most uncomfortable experience?
One of the most uncomfortable experiences happened when I was walking over to a local Peruvian restaurant, and I went to go place a pickup order. So I walk over to the restaurant, right, and of course it was really sunny that day, so I was wearing my sunglasses, and so I guess I looked stereotypically blind. I order my food, and they tell me it's a 15-minute wait. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I go and I sit down at the little waiting area on the couch, and I'm sitting there minding my own business when this one older gentleman sits down and starts talking to me, and he goes, "Can I ask you something?" And in my head, I'm already thinking, oh gosh, I think I know where this is going, but let's just see where this goes. Sure, what's up? How did you get here? I walked, but like, how did you walk here? With my feet? And he's like, but you're blind, like how did you know where you were going? And so then I started describing that I received orientation mobility training for up to that point it was probably like 16 years or so that I've had training, and how I learned how to navigate streets and cross intersections and use public transit and learn the address system and cardinal directions and all of this sorts of stuff. And then it kind of moved into what I was doing, and I was going to school and trying to advance, find whatever career vocation that I might be lured into. And this guy was just so impressed by me. And he's then asked, but like, how do you know who you are if you can't see yourself in the mirror? Huh? What? What are you talking about? I was very confused. And I gave some answer, something like, well, I mean, geez, if we all had to see ourselves in the mirror to know who we were, what kind of world would that be, right? But I expressed that I know myself based on my inner thoughts and my beliefs and my values and stuff like that. And this is where things got real interesting. He then took my hand and was like, oh, fill me more with your wisdom. And then I don't know what I said. I said I forgot what I said, to be honest. And he was like, wow, you're like the Messiah. I was like, oh my God. So at that point I was totally creeped out because now this stranger is kissing my hand and I didn't know what to do. And I was like, can my food hurry up and be finished? I can go home. And then what felt like an eternity later, they call my name, I get my food, and I start walking out, and then the guy starts following me. He's like, let me drive you home, let me drive you home. Oh my God. I'm like, no, it's fine. And I start walking faster, and he starts walking faster, like, no, I don't want anyone to hurt you. I'm like, ee. So then I think one of the people that he had come to the restaurant with yelled from out the restaurant, like, hey, leave him alone. And they cut up to him, and then I went on my merry way, and I did a detour and went around like different blocks, you know, in case I was being followed. And I went home and I scrubbed my hands and used a lot of water. So if we're in a drought again, I'm sorry, but yeah, that was quite the story. It's something that I definitely will not forget. So yeah, things happen when you have a disability, and it can be fun sometimes, for sure.